You don't want a disco.
Disco, disco, disco.
No. Just so everyone's got some reference, it is 10:30 at night and we're starting to film this video and we're about an hour and a half past Rachel's bedtime already.
There?
That'll do.
Yeah, who cares?
There we go. So what are we doing today, Rachel?
Talking about common phrases or idioms, because apparently, and also I'm not allowed to say apparently because I say that a lot when Chris is editing this. We're talking about those because I don't seem to know what any of them mean. Well, no, that's a lie. I don't give myself enough credit. I do know a couple. For example, well, I know one now because I went through my entire 29 odd years thinking it was 2 stones and 1 bird, because which the meaning of it is of that one is that a bird goes along, is really energy efficient, collects 2 little stones rather than 1, so like a shorter job to build his little nest or a nest.
Since when do birds make nests out of rocks?
Out of rocks?
Rocks or stones.
You can't judge the poor little bird, but he is getting these 2 rocks in his beak and flying. Rather than doing 2 journeys, he's doing 1. Right? Energy efficient. That's what I thought that meant. So I would continuously be like, oh yeah, 2 stones, 1 bird. 2, yeah, I would say stones. Whereas apparently it's not that, and it is 2 birds and 1 stone, because apparently we're hitting birds with stones.
How many times do you want to say apparently in this video?
I can't help it.
Times already. So what are we doing today in this video, Rachel?
Tired. Today we are... I swear we talked about this. We're doing idioms.
Today in this video I'm going to be telling Rachel some common phrases, idioms, and she's going to try and tell me the meaning of them. In this week's video we're going to start with the letter A. So all of the idioms in today's video will begin with the letter A, and next week when we do this again all of the idioms will start with a B.
I thought we wouldn't do this that regularly.
It's a weekly video, Rachel. It's a weekly series. This is your idea.
Do I think it was?
Right.
I seem to remember someone going, make Rachel famous, and I was like, no.
Yeah, that was me. I enjoyed doing that. Right, so are you ready for your first idiom?
Yeah, hit me with it. You'd have thought you'd been prepared.
A cat in gloves catches no mice.
Don't sit there laughing at me. A cat in gloves catches no mice.
Yeah.
As in a glove on each paw. He's got 2 pairs of gloves on.
Oh, you might only have 2 on the front, 1 on each paw. Why would the cat have gloves on?
He's cold.
Think of another reason you'd wear gloves.
Doesn't like muddy paws.
So he's being...
cautious.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that works. And why would he not catch any mice if he was wearing gloves?
Because he doesn't want to catch them. He doesn't want to hurt them.
So what might that
Keep his claws in.
What might that phrase mean?
If you don't want to hurt anyone, wear some gloves.
Try again.
If you wear gloves, you won't catch mice.
That's what the phrase is.
If you wear gloves, you won't hurt anyone.
You can't get what you need if you're too careful.
What? And how'd you get there from the where? How'd you get there?
If a cat's being careful, he might decide to wear some gloves.
Right.
But he's not going to catch any mice if he wears gloves because he hasn't got his claws. So
he's got teeth still.
So if he's being too careful, he's not going to get what he wants or what he needs, which is a mouse.
So we shouldn't be careful.
What's
the point of this story?
If you're too careful, you won't get what you want. If you never take the plunge,
that's a rubbish thing.
You're never going to become a successful YouTuber.
No, not true.
Well, you've taken the plunge, and now you're
no,
a
but as in, like,
YouTuber.
don't be too careful. You can be really careful and successful. Let's not put that message out.
But if you say you wanted to be a successful stockbroker, so you had to go to London to do it, or some job you need to go to London. I'm sure you could be a stockbroker without going to London. But you were too scared of leaving your house because you might get run over by a car, so you never leave your house. So you're never put in your position. You're never putting yourself into a position of opportunity. That's what it means, I think. I've never heard it before.
So we got to put gloves on or what?
No, you don't put gloves on.
Oh, for God's sake. Next.
A cold fish.
What?
What does a cold fish mean? You are a cold fish, Rachel.
I feel like you're insulting me.
Yeah, I am. A bit.
Well, I'd say that if you were a cold fish, I don't see how that's an insult though, because surely if a fish is kept in the refrigerator, it's not smelly.
It's nothing about smell.
Okay. Cold-hearted and slimy.
Cold-hearted isn't
Scaly.
far off. Should I tell you?
Cold-hearted and rubbish memory.
Someone who is not often moved by emotions, who is regarded as being hard and unfeeling.
Why are we being horrible about the fish? Why? When do you go and go, oh, fish are horrible? Don't want to be friends with them.
You're right, a lot of these are about animals.
They are all about animals.
Okay, this is one for you. A lame duck.
No, don't like it.
A penny for your thoughts?
I feel like I've heard this one.
I'm sure we've tested you on this one in the past.
When?
When we were in Cornwall.
So I think I know this one because it's about someone's thinking really hard. Someone's paying you to think.
Keep going.
Right. Think some more. If you keep giving you a penny, you can think some more.
So
Isn't it when you're like staring into space? Like say you're sat there completely in your own little world, and then someone says, "Oh, I'll give you a penny for your thoughts."
Yeah. So what does it mean?
I don't really understand. I just let people say things to me, and I don't question them. I just think they're weirdos. Why would you be paying someone to think some more? Unless they're being quiet, and maybe you just want them to sit in a corner quietly. And I'd be like paying you to sit there more. Is that it? Let's think about new ideas. No, move on.
100% no, not that is not it. You're right, some people do say a penny for your thoughts when someone's sat staring into space. And it's saying, what are you thinking?
Say that! Go, excuse me love, what are you thinking? What's on your mind? Tell me about what you're thinking. Don't say talking about pennies.
A stitch in time saves 9.
I hate these ones. These are the ones I hate the most. Say it again.
A stitch in time saves 9.
Let's split it up. So a stitch in time, as in rhythm, time? Like, dun 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 dun, time. Why are you laughing at me? Is that what they mean? Or a stitch in this time, like at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
If you stitch it in time, because you're in rhythm, I reckon that's what it is. If you're stitching it because you're in a rhythm, then you're more likely to do it right and get that next 9 done rather than it going wrong and you have to repeat that one plus the 9 you got to do.
No. Try again.
Say it again.
A stitch in time saves 9.
9 stitches, it's meaning.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you're doing it...
In time.
In rhythm. Why? Stop laughing at me.
It's saying if you do, say you've got a torn sleeve and you only have to put one stitch in and that'll solve the problem.
Or a tiny, tiny tear. You stitch it once.
Yeah.
Right, because it's small, whereas if you left it, it would be bigger.
So you'd have to do 9 stitches.
But I still don't think one stitch would be good enough.
A storm in
I
a
like my
teacup.
version. Huh?
A storm in a teacup.
I think I've heard this one. This one is about being angry. I don't really know why you'd be in a teacup. Like, small storm, because it's only in a teacup. Imagine this is my teacup. It's just a small storm. Is it a bit like a mountain and a molehill? Because I know that one.
No. Wow.
Small.
Actually, it is. It's exactly
small
like a mountain
storm
and a molehill. What's
rather
that?
than a big one.
What's the mountain out of a molehill?
That you're being over dramatic, kind of.
That's exactly what it is.
Thank
Well
you.
done, Rachel.
I do
Very
know some.
impressed.
Yeah. Don't feel like we got to the bottom of that teacup one, but
So that's it.
right, that's it.
No. So that's the end of the video.
What? Oh right, are we stopping? Are we?
We're stopping.
Oh, thank God. Right, that's it. Everybody, give it the thumbs down there.
You want a thumbs down?
No, I don't want a thumbs down.
Give her a thumbs down because she really doesn't want one.
You're so mean.
Go on, do it.
No. If there are any common phrases or idioms that you think I need to explain, then feel free to comment in the thingy down below. I just don't understand them. I'm quite a literal person. I don't go talking about geese and busy bees and what else have we learnt today?
Stitch in time saves 9.
Yeah. Don't understand why. Just say what you mean. Thanks.